Hello and welcome to Kundalini Yoga and Meditation. My name is Sybilla. I'm really happy to have all of you here today. We're on an 8-part series, Balancing the Chakras, going from chakra to chakra. For those of you who are not familiar with the chakras, these are energy centers throughout the body. And they're all over, but we tend to focus on just 7 of them.
Trying to get this.
So today we're going to work on chakra number 2. It's located just 2 inches below the navel and 2 inches in, so right at the center of the lower abdomen area. From this position, it regulates the reproductive organs, the bowel, the kidneys, and the immune system. Immune system being really important for all of us during this global pandemic. The second chakra is also responsible for our sense of acceptance of people and of new situations. It's also our center of pleasure and sexuality. The pleasure can be physical pleasure, but also just the everyday little pleasures of walking on the beach or seeing a beautiful sunset, or if you're a coffee drinker, that first sip of coffee in the morning, whatever it is that gives you pleasure, that's regulated on that second chakra. And it's also where we feel our abundance and our well-being. So especially during this time, important for us to work on that area. We're going to be doing 2 different kriyas, one that will work on pelvic balance, the other that works on the energies from here, not only the sexual energies, but the energy that works on repair and rejuvenation of the cells in the body. And then for our meditation, we're going to be doing one that helps to get us from a negative to a positive. So I know it's very difficult for many of us right now, and it's very easy to focus on what we don't have, to be in that negative place of seeing the glass half empty. And hopefully the meditation will take you from that place to a place of seeing the positive side, maybe looking at some of the positive things that have happened, maybe reconnecting with an old friend because of the pandemic, or something good that's happened as a result of it. So we're going to try to work on getting from that negative to the positive during the meditation. So that's what we're going to be working on today. We'll get started rubbing your hands together, getting the energy moving at the heart center. And bring your hands together in prayer pose at the heart center. A little bit of pressure against the palms, a little bit of pressure of the thumbs against the sternum. Push up with your thumbs, pushing down on your shoulder blades behind, lengthening your spine, pulling up through your crown to the ceiling, lengthening your neck, pulling in slightly on your chin. Your eyes are most of the way closed, rolling them up, looking out the third eye between your 2 eyebrows. And take a nice, long, deep inhalation through the nose. And just suspend the breath. And exhale. And inhale again. And just think for a moment why you wanted to be here today. And exhale. And inhale again. And set your intention for the class. It can be to balance the second chakra. It can be to boost the immune system. It can be to change negatives into positive. It can be for whatever need you have in your life. But set the intention now. And exhale. And inhale to begin. Please bring your hands down on your knees and begin lazy hip rotations, stretching out in every direction, keeping your face facing forward, chin parallel to the ground. Just close your eyes, go inside, go with the movement. Use your breath, inhaling forward, exhaling back. And when you finish the next rotation, change direction. Try not to push or pull with your arms. All the movement from your lower pelvic area. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. And when you finish the next rotation, come center, nice straight spine, pulling up through your crown to the ceiling. Your hands are in Gyan Mudra, thumb and index finger together, draped over your knees. Your eyes are most of the way closed, rolling them up, looking out the third eye between your two eyebrows. Long, deep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, slowing down your breath and adding your mantra, Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Please bring your hands on your ankles for spinal flex. We're going to inhale forward, exhaling, rounding back, going at your own pace. As you come forward, bring your shoulder blades together behind, open the heart center, feel the stretch in your rib cage. Keep going at your own pace. And inhale, center, straight spine. And exhale, spread your legs apart as far as you can. We're going to inhale, stretching up to the ceiling. Exhale, twisting, coming down to one side. Inhaling back center, twisting to the other side, going at your own pace. Exaggerate your inhale, stretch up to the ceiling. As you come down, try to lower your chest down towards your knee.
Love is here. Love is all you sing if you wake up and rise up right away. Wake up, rise up, sweet family dear. It's the time for the Lord, and remember love is here. Love.
And inhale, center, stretch up to the ceiling, apply the root lock, tighten all the lower pelvic muscles, pull in and up on the navel center, hold it. And exhale, lower your hands down. Come onto your hands and knees. For a cat-cow, you want to make sure that your weight is evenly distributed between your hands and your knees. Your fingers are a little splayed. We're going to inhale, looking up to the ceiling. Exhale, rounding back, looking at your knees. Inhaling forward and up. Exhaling back, going at your own pace.
Is all you sing if you wake up and rise up right away. The Lord has blessed you in so many ways. The Lord has blessed you in so many ways. So rise up right.
And inhale, center, look up to the ceiling, stretch up through your neck. Exhale, come sitting on your heels, your arms are together overhead, palms together, forehead on the mat. This is Gur Pranayam or prayer pose. From this position, we're going to stretch our left leg back as far as you can. Stretch your leg back as far as you can, stretching out your right hip. Feel the pressure in your right hip. Stretch that hip. And slide your hands underneath your shoulders, stretch up, look up to the ceiling. And come back into Guru Pranam pose, sitting on your heels. Your arms are overhead, palms together, forehead on the mat. This time we're going to stretch the right leg back as far as you can, stretching from the tip of your fingers to the tip of your toes, stretching out your left hip this time. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders, stretch up, look up to the ceiling. And bring your legs in, come sitting on your heels in rock pose, or come back into easy pose. If easy pose isn't comfortable for you, grab a pillow or some blankets or a towel or something to sit up a little bit higher. You can even sit on a chair for some of the exercises. The important thing is that your spine is nice and straight. We're going to keep the hands in Gyan Mudra, bringing the elbows up to shoulder height. Inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right, going at your own pace. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale.
Now and sing His praise. Wake up, rise up, sweet family dear. It's the time for the Lord, and remember, love is here. Love, love is all you sing if you wake up and rise up right away.
And inhale, center. Apply the root lock, tighten the lower pelvic muscles, hold it. And exhale, release. And we're going to bring the left ear to the left shoulder and around, lazy neck rotations. And when you finish the next rotation, change direction. And when you finish the next rotation, come center, straight spine. We have to mention in the beginning that the color for our chakra is orange. We're going with our upside down rainbow. We had red last week, now we're to orange. So we're going to try to bring in the orange color, that energy ball or the spiral, however you want to think about your energy at that second chakra. And the tattva, or the element, is water. So try to bring in the orange of the color of the tattva and the water. I try to remind you at certain points, but those are the attributes of the second chakra. Our breathing that we're going to do today is part of this to help us be very stable. So it's a breathing for stability. We're going to bring both hands into fists with the thumbs sticking up. The right one is going to be just at throat level, and the left will be about 2 inches below the right hand, but the thumbs are nicely lined up. So see if you can line up your thumbs so that your thumbs are in a straight line. Your right fist is just at throat level, and your left is about 2 inches below. Try to bring your elbows up so that your forearms are parallel to the ground. So try not to let them come down. Try to have a nice straight line up and down, and straight line across. And we're going to inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, and with the breath held out, we're going to apply the root lock and the pulling in on the navel 26 times. So it's going to be challenging for some people. If there are any women who are pregnant or in the first couple of days of their cycle, don't do a strong root lock or a strong navel pull, but the rest of you try to do a strong root lock and pulling in and up, back towards, try to bring your belly button back towards the spine. So for 26, we're going to try to do that 26 starting at the base of the spine. As you're doing it each breath, as you're holding your breath out and trying to bring that energy up the spine, one vertebrae at a time, starting at the tailbone, working your way up towards the base of at the top of the neck. So you're going to inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, holding the breath out, 26 root locks if you can make it, bringing that energy up the spine. And when you get to the top, inhale and start again. Go at your own pace.
It's your soul that I am singing to. It's your song that I am calling through. It's your soul that I am singing to. It's your song that I am calling through. The waters now are raging, waters now are raging, and the fires they are burning, the fires they are burning, and the earth she is screaming, the earth she is screaming, saying human hearts open, human hearts open. From the prophecy we build a legacy to carry out the works of truth. From 7 generations before, what's to come we must release and trust as the current she pulls us. We find ourselves together in the center of this time. Your story has got to become mine. The river now needs to be utilized and seen as holy. May my actions, may they contribute to the flow of her holy waters. May my actions, may they contribute to the flow of her holy waters. May my actions, may they contribute to the flow of her holy waters. May my actions, may they contribute to the flow of her holy waters. Waters now are raging, and the fires they are burning, the fires they are burning, and the earth mother is screaming, the earth she is screaming, she's saying human hearts open, human hearts open. From the prophecy we build a legacy to carry out the works of truth. From 7 generations before. What's to come, we must release and trust the courage pulls us. We find ourselves together in the center of this time. Your story has got to become mine. The river now needs to be utilized and seen as holy. May my actions, may they contribute to the flow of her holy waters. May my actions, may they contribute to the flow of her holy waters. May my actions, may they contribute to the flow of her holy waters. May my actions.
And inhale. And exhale, release your hands down, bring them back in Gyan Mudra, draped over your knees. Long, deep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Try to visualize that orange energy at the middle of your abdomen. And try to imagine yourself in some kind of water, either near a waterfall or sitting in a waterfall or at the beach or the lake or the river. Whatever water appeals to you, bring in that image of water with that orange energy center at the abdomen. Our first exercise in the first Kriya starts with bridge pose. I'm going to show you bridge pose and then I'll show a modification for those of you who find bridge pose difficult. For bridge pose, you're going to bring your feet close to your body, feet flat on the ground, your hands are flat on the ground, and we're going to lift up into bridge pose, putting your head back. If this is too much strain on your wrists or your shoulders or anything, then just come down onto your back and try to lift your hips up as much as you can. Do whatever works for you, either bridge pose or just lifting your hips. If you can, come up into bridge pose, head back, looking up to the ceiling with long, deep breathing.
May they contribute to
Rama 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 Ram 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 Rama 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 Ram 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 Rama 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 Rama.
And inhale, perfect the posture. Exhale, relax down, shake your legs out. We're going to do one more. If you can, come all the way up into wheel. So that would be a full back bend, coming up into a back bend. Again, if that doesn't work for you, go back to bridge pose or go back to just lifting your hips up off the ground. So modify it as you need to. If you can do a full wheel, a full back bend, that's great. If not, go back to bridge pose or back to the modification.
Ram 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 Rama 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 Ram 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 Ram. Rama 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Ram 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 Ram, Rama Rama.
And inhale, perfect the posture. And exhale, relax down, shake your legs out, and come on, lying down on your stomach. For this next exercise, we're going to interlace the fingers behind the back, and we're going to try to raise the hands and the feet off the ground. So interlacing the hands, lifting up. So try to interlace your hands behind your back, lift them up as high as you can. If you can lift your feet up at the same time, that's great. If you can't do both at the same time, don't worry about it. Try to focus on lifting the arms up. Go at your own pace, whatever works for you.
Rama Rama, Rama Rama. Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Ram 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 Ram, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Ram 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 Ram. Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Rama.
And inhale, perfect the posture. Bring your arms up as high as you can. Exhale, release, come into baby pose. Come sitting on your heels, your arms behind you. And just stretch your spine out, relax completely. And slowly come off one vertebrae at a time. When you get to your shoulders, roll them back. And come into a standing position. You're going to stand with your feet a little farther apart than hip width apart. We're going to do the same exercise we did during our warm-ups. We're going to inhale, stretching up to the ceiling, twisting and coming down to one side, inhaling back up and going to the other side, just in a standing position rather than sitting.
Ram Ram.
Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo. Pratam Bhagavati, Pratam Bhagavati, Pratam Bhagavati, Namo Namo. Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo. Pratam Bhagavati, Pratam Bhagavati, Pratam Bhagavati, Namo Namo. Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti.
And inhale, stretch up to the ceiling. Apply the root lock, pull in and up, stretch up. And exhale, come sitting down, stretch your legs, shake your legs out. And our next exercise is called Kundalini Lotus. We're going to grab hold, if you can, with the two index finger, your peace fingers, grab hold of your toes, hold on with your toe and lift your leg up, and both of them at the same time, lifting your legs up and open. If this doesn't work for you, just grab the back of your knees, but try to keep your spine straight, whichever position you're in. If you're just holding your knees up or your legs. Try to come up and long deep breathing or breath of fire, whatever works for you.
Adi Shakti, Namo Namo, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo. Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo. Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo. Kundalini.
And inhale, perfect the posture. And exhale, relax down, shake your legs out. We're going to come onto your hands and knees. Again, similar to the cat-cow, you want to make sure that your weight is evenly distributed. And we're going to start with the right leg. We're going to bring the right knee into the nose to knees, knees to nose, and then kick the leg out. So bring your leg in to your nose and then kick it out. Going at your own pace, whatever works for you, but try to make it a nice, powerful one. Maybe you can use the beat of the music for your rhythm.
Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo. Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo. Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo.
And inhale. And exhale. And we're going to change sides, same thing. Nose to knee, knees to nose. And then kicking out as far as you can. Nice, powerful motion.
Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo, Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo, Kundalini, Mata Shakti.
And inhale. Exhale, come out of the posture, shake your legs out. And just take a moment, let your breathing come back to normal. The energy settle. Next exercise is a little bit challenging, so I'll show a modification. Those of you who can do it, we're going to go from Cobra into plank. So going from Cobra into plank, so a nice straight line from your head to your feet. And if that doesn't work for you, come down onto your forearms, and we'll just do a little bit of a raise up to the, looking up to the ceiling, and then trying to lift up a little bit. So stay on your forearms. Instead of going into Cobra, just stay in Sphinx pose with your forearms on the floor. Inhale and looking up, exhale, lifting up. So do whichever works for you. Go at your own pace.
Mata Shakti, Namo Namo, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo, Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo, Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti.
And inhale. Push yourself into baby pose. Stretch out a little bit. Just relax completely. And slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. Get your shoulders rolling back. We have one more exercise that may be a little bit difficult. We're going to start on our hands and knees, and we're going to push ourselves down and then push back up onto the hands and knees, trying to slide your chest and belly down to the floor. If that doesn't work, just move yourself forward and back a little bit on your hands and knees. Just feel that movement going back and forth rather than coming down. But if you can, come all the way down, bringing your belly and your chest down and coming back up. And we're going to use the Ong So Hum. So coming forward, Ong So Hum, 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 and inhale and exhale, come lying down on your back. We're going to be lifting. If you can, grab hold of your ankles, bring them close to your body. If you can't reach them, don't worry about it. We're going to inhale, lifting the pelvis up, exhale, lowering it down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. It would be the alternate exercise that some of you were doing at the beginning when we were doing bridge pose. But for those of you who are doing bridge pose, this is the new exercise, raising your hips up and lowering them down. Inhaling up and exhaling down.
Adi Shakti Namo Namo Sarva Shakti Sarva Shakti Sarva Shakti Namo Namo Pritam Bhagavati Pritam Bhagavati Pritam Bhagavati Namo Namo Kundalini Mata Shakti Mata Shakti Namo Namo Adi Shakti Adi Shakti Adi Shakti Namo Namo Sarva Shakti Sarva Shakti Sarva Shakti Namo Namo Pritam Bhagavati Pritam Bhagavati Pritam Bhagavati Namo Namo Kundalini Mata Shakti Mata Shakti Namo Namo Adi Shakti Adi Shakti Adi Shakti Namo Namo.
And inhale, exhale, relax down. For the next exercise, you may want to slide your hands underneath your buttocks for support of your lower spine. If you don't need to, just keep your hands out. We're going to alternate bringing one knee into the chest. It's not really a bicycle. We're not doing a cycle. We're just doing an in and out, pistoning kind of motion with the legs. If it doesn't work for you, having your feet close to the floor, if it's too much pressure, try going up in the air. Do whatever works for you. Go at your own pace.
Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo. Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo. Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo.
And inhale. Exhale, lower your legs down, wiggle your hips, shake your legs out. Bring your soles of your feet together in butterfly, holding onto your feet. And we're going to rock back and forth in this position. So your soles of your feet are together. Try to hold onto your feet if you can. If it doesn't work, hold on to your ankles or your calves and try to rock back and forth in this position. And inhale, exhale. Relax your legs down, shake your legs out, wiggle your hips. The next exercise is stretch pose. We're going to be lifting the head and the feet about 6 inches off the ground. The arms can be straight out or facing down. If you need support for your back, slide your hands underneath your buttocks for support. If you can't raise your head and your both feet at the same time, alternate your feet or alternate your head and your feet, whatever you need to do. We're only going to do it for 60 seconds, and then I'll give a 30-second for those of you who can go to 90, but it's going to be very short. It's a very intense exercise, but it's really good for the abdominal lower back area. So modify it as you need to. Come into a comfortable lying down position. So your arms, your hands can be underneath your buttocks or straight out in front of you. Lifting your head, lifting your feet, using breath of fire, long deep breathing, whatever works for you. Try to look down to your big toes, holding your toes up, modifying it as you need to.
Om Sam Vaheguru.
May the light of 1,000 suns shine through. Live the life of grace that you were meant to. May the light of 1,000 suns shine through. Live the life of grace that you were meant to.
And last 30 seconds for those who can go the last 30 seconds. And inhale, protect the posture. And exhale, relax down. Bring your knees into your chest, grab hold with both arms, rock side to side. Rock back and forth. Roll yourself up into a sitting position. And we have just one breathing exercise before our relaxation. We're going to use the thumb and the little finger to use to block off the nostrils. So we're going to start by blocking the right nostril, inhaling through the left nostril, and then turning around, holding the left nostril closed, exhaling through the right. And then inhaling through the left again, exhaling through the right. Keep moving your hand back and forth, inhaling through the left, exhaling through the right, going at your own pace.
Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru,
And keep going, inhaling left, exhaling right, but speed it up to a breath of fire if you know breath of fire. Not just try to speed your breathing up a little bit. So your hands will be going really fast.
Carry the light of God's love into this world. Be the open heart the earth longs for. Carry the light of God's love into this world. Be the open heart the earth longs for.
can you feel it?
Can you feel it?
And now reverse it. Inhale through the right, exhale through the left. Long, deep breathing. Inhaling right, exhaling left.
Can you feel it?
Can you feel
continue inhaling right, exhaling left, speeding it up, breath of fire speed, or just a little bit faster if you're not familiar with breath of fire.
Open your heart. Open your heart. Can you feel it?
And inhale through both nostrils. Apply the root lock, pull in and up on the navel center, hold it. And exhale, release. And just take a moment again, imagining that orange ball or the orange disc of energy in the middle of your abdomen. Bring in that water, whether it's the ocean or a waterfall or a lake or a river. Try to imagine that water. You can be in the water or sitting next to it. And come lying down on your back for your relaxation. Or lie on your back with your arms at your sides, palms facing up to the ceiling. You can use something underneath your head, underneath your knees, something on top of you, whatever you need to make yourself completely comfortable. Try to relax completely, let that energy circulate.
I will climb into your ocean, I will sail into your shore, I will breathe in your magnificence and never ask for more. I will be as I am written, courage on every page. I will carve this life with every breath, a sage of the age. I will turn up the fountain and fill this world with bliss. I will sing a song of joyful love and merge into your kiss. And I will stumble into beauty, recognizing that it's me. I will open up my heart and surrender unto thee. I am the child, I am the mother, I will dive into each moment because I'll die as I was born. I will walk at peace, at ease and grace, and flow with the unknown. I will find the gift in everything, perfection in every way. I will bow at the altar of this and every day. I can't promise not to feel some fear or to always understand, but I'll be the change I wish to see. I will hold every hand, and I am tangled up in beauty. I see clearly that it's me. I have opened up my heart and surrendered unto thee.
And begin to bring the awareness back into your body. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Begin to rotate your ankles and your wrists in one direction and reverse the direction. Rub the palms of your hands together, soles of your feet together. Get that energy moving again. And bring your legs down on the mat. We're going to lift the left knee up towards the chest, drop it down to the right side. Keep your shoulders on the mat, look over your left shoulder. And change sides, bring the right knee up, drop it down to the left side. Keep your shoulders on the mat, look over your right shoulder. And bring both knees into your chest, grab hold with both arms, rock side to side. And then rock back and forth along your spine. And roll yourself up into a sitting position for our meditation. And make sure you're comfortable for the meditation. So you can sit in a chair or grab some extra pillows or whatever you need to make yourself comfortable. Want to make sure you have a nice straight spine. Our mantra today is fairly easy. Ek Ong Kaar, Sat Gur Prasad, Sat Gur Prasad, Ek Ong Kaar. So it's just Ek Ong Kaar, Sat Gur Prasad, then we repeat Sat Gur Prasad, Ek Ong Kaar. We're going to bring the hands in cup formation in front of you, and you want to make sure that your little fingers and the base of your spine are touching each other, and then bring them together so you have a little boat in front of you. We're going to bring the thumbs together, bend them down, and it'll look something like this. So your fingertips, your little fingers and your sides of your hands are together, they're a little cup, and your thumbs are bent down inside your little boat in front of you. And you're going to have that right in front of your heart center. Your eyes are going to be most of the way closed, rolling them up, looking out the third eye between your two eyebrows. Try to stay focused on the mantra. When your mind starts to wander, just bring it back. Try to chant it out loud. I know it's awkward if you're all by yourself, but just try to chant it out loud as we go along. Satguru Prasad. Ek Onkar, Satguru Prasad, 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 Satguru Prasad. Ek Onkar. Satguru Prasad, Satguru Prasad. Ek Onkar, 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 Satguru Prasad, Satguru
Ek Onkar, Satya Gur Prasad, Satya Gur Prasad. 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 Ek Onkar.
And inhale. And exhale, lower your hands down. Long, deep breathing. And inhale, bring your hands together in prayer pose at your heart center. And just recall whatever intention you had for the class, seal it and take it with you. And exhale.
May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide
Thank you very much for coming. Be healthy, be happy, be holy. Sat Nam.